The 6 types of dynamic stretching. The first one is jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are a full body workout that can target major muscle groups, strengthen bones, and improve cardiovascular fitness and heart health. Let me show you the proper execution. Stand upright with your legs together, arms at your side. Bend your knees slightly and jump into the air. As you jump, spread your legs to be about shoulder width apart. Stretch your arms out and over your head. Jump back to starting position and then repeat. The second dynamic stretching is high knees, a cardio-intensive exercise performed at a fast pace. Let me show you the proper execution. First, start in the defensive position, feet slightly wider than shoulder width and hands at waist level. Second, perform a quick shuffle of feet until called for high knees. Then gradually increase the height of the knees and exercise tempo. And lastly, to increase difficulty, count down from 10 in high knees position. The third dynamic stretching is jump squat. Jump squat is a basic drill that improves agility and power. It can be as a single exercise or as a combination that includes other movements before and or after the jump. Let me show you the proper execution. First, stand up straight with your feet slightly wider than your shoulder width apart. Second, squat down until your thighs are slightly higher than your knees. Third, propel yourself upwards so yourself lift off the ground. And lastly, land with soft bendness and settle back into the squat position. The fourth dynamic stretching is lateral squat. Lateral squat is a common move that involves standing tall, placing hands on the back of it for support, and then bending your knees until both legs create an L shape. Let me show you the proper execution. First, start your feet wider than your hips and your knees and toes pointing forward. Second, shift your weight into your right heel, push your hips back, and bend that knee while leaving your left leg straight. Try to get your thigh parallel to the floor. You can bring your arms in the front of you as a counterbalance or clasp them at your chest. Then drive through your right foot, reverse the movement, push at the top to squeeze your glutes, and stretch the front of your hips forward. That's one rep. And lastly, repeat on the other side. The fifth dynamic stretching is split squat. Split squat is a leg exercise that offers stability, improved coordination, and unilateral strength hypertrophy. Let me show you the proper execution. First, start in a split leg position with one leg forward and one leg back. Second, flex your knees and lower your hips until the back knee is just above the floor. The third, stand back up and return to the starting position. And lastly, repeat this movement for as many reps as recommended and then switch legs. The last dynamic stretching is basic squat. Basic squat is a strength exercise in which the trainee lowers their hips from a standing position and then stands back up. Let me show you the proper execution. First, stand up straight with your feet shoulder width apart and your chest up. Second, bend at your knees and hips, sticking your butt out like you're sitting down in a chair. Third, squat down until your thighs are parallel with the floor. Your knees should be stuck over your ankles. Make sure to keep them behind your toes. Fourth, pose for a seconds. Your back should be straight, not rounded. And lastly, press into your heels and strengthen your legs to return to the upright standing position. Thank you for watching. By the way, I am Maria Danisa Pino.